If you're looking to make some core memories with the kids, this RV right here is a great one to do it in. You have a separate bunk room with 3 bunks, a super slide with a U-shaped dinette and sofa, plus plenty of storage and prep space here in the kitchen. Let's actually start off right over on the kitchen because there's some things in here that they're doing that you really don't normally see at this price point that I like. We'll start off right here on the sink. You can see it's apron front. It's also undermount because you have the pressed countertop on here, which is a nice upgrade over T-mold. And you kind of get like that, the work sink, right? Where you get all sorts of different things here. You have the cutting board, you have a drying rack, you have whatever this drain dish is, you have that drain dish, right? Like all sorts of different things you can do here to be able to utilize. High-rise faucet, you have the glass rinser over to the side, which I'm personally a really big fan of these. If you've never used one, man, they're great. They're great. After you have a drink, just done. Love it. You also see over to the side, you have a little soap dispenser, which is, again, just something that's a little nice touch, something, a lot of us have at home, but not many of us have in an RV. If we kind of drop down, right, there are some things I want to point out. Open this up, you can see you do get some pretty decent storage underneath the sink as well. But my favorite is going to be this drawer right here because you get a little trash can. Now, it's not huge, right? Normally, this is the size of trash can I'd have like in a bathroom instead of a kitchen, but the fact you do have one is great. You have nice big storage up here as well. The only downside I have is that this is pretty deep for silverware. I wish they would have had like something that maybe could have slid or something else to be able to put in there just to kind of help utilize that space a little bit better, but that's okay. Kind of coming over a little bit further down there, again, you have the microwave, and as you will see right here, industry's first air fryer. I don't know if it is truly the industry first, but it is an air fryer nonetheless, which is a great feature to have. You also have the 3-burner recessed cooktop right up top here, and then you have the window in the back. That is a nice backsplash, lets in some light. Of course, hood right up top, and then some additional storage up top here. It's actually really good storage, glass inserts in there, but great for, cups, plates, bowls, everything else that you're going to need in the kitchen. The refrigerator. This is something that kind of came out last year. This is going to be a dual open fridge. What I mean by that is that if you're working in the kitchen, you want to grab something, you can open it this way. If you're coming from the bedroom and you want to grab a nightcap or something, you can open it this way. You have a couple different ways there, which you can open it, which just kind of gives you a little bit of versatility. I don't think it's as important in this floor plan as some others, but again, just a kind of a nice feature. Then you have the freezer that's going to be right down below. Over to this side, this is huge. This is something you very rarely get in a floor plan where you have the bunk room with the 3 bunks in the back, and that is a big pantry. I mean, a pantry this size, again, it's pretty rare. Love, love, love that they put that in there. Now, right across the way, of course, is going to be our super slide. You will see right here, we have a jackknife style sofa. This drops down into additional sleeping space. You'll see you do get a little bit of storage underneath there as well. Again, an adult will definitely have to curl up into a fetal position to sleep there, but it is good for a kid. However, if you do have additional adults, they can sleep on the U-dinette because that does make a big bed. It's one of the big advantages of having a U-dinette, and especially this U-dinette because look at how much storage you get. Huge, huge, huge storage. Love that. You do kind of have to pull up a little bit to pull it out, just an FYI. But I love the amount of storage you get underneath this dinette and just how easy it is to access. Normally you get like half that. So they did a great job there. Also, because it is a Cherokee product, you get the zebra blinds. What are those, you ask? Well, that's going to be these guys right here. They're essentially roller shades, but you can control how much light you want to let in by the way you lift this up and down. Now, it's not going to let a whole lot of light in because we're at a show and there's an RV literally right there. But you can see how, normally if it's really bright out, you can let, a little bit of light in, a lot of light in, or just keep it all out. So that's a pretty cool system. You have LED lights. Of course, we have the puck lights here. Also, something that Cherokee is well known for is their blue lights. I personally don't love it, but I know a lot of other people do. They sold a lot of RVs based on the blue lights alone. So you do have that look as well if you're into it. There are speakers too. We'll get to that in a little bit, but you do have that speaker system. But then right here in the back is going to be the bunk room, right? This is where the kids are going to hang out. You have 3 bunks back here, which is fantastic. Storage over to the side. Kind of open that up to show you all the shelving. You have a built-in ladder right here so you can climb up into the top bunk because, I don't know about you, but my littles are the ones that always want the top bunk and they can't jump up there. So having the ladder is going to be huge. Then right here in the back, Personally, I think this is kind of a missed opportunity, right? I love that they have the storage, but there's no hanging rod in here. And, either put it in another shelf so I can have like a bunch of shelves, or put in a hanging rod. I don't know. Again, maybe it's just me. I understand you could probably put like a laundry basket in the bottom for dirty clothes. So that is nice. But I feel like they could have utilized that space a little bit better. What I do like is that you have TV hookups here. So you can put a TV in the back. That way everyone can put their heads here and be able to watch it. I know that none of us go camping so the kids can watch TV. We try to, get away from electronics and be able to be outdoors. But if you've ever been camping, you know that inevitably it's going to rain at least one day. So being able to have that kind of as a lifeline is great. Now, I talked about those speakers. Those, again, are up in the ceiling. If you want to watch TV instead of listen to music, though, you have TV hookup right here. The hookups for that are going to be right up top. Making our way up a little bit further, we get into the bathroom. And the bathroom has triple entrance, right? We have one right through here, which lets us get into the bathroom. We have another into the bedroom, which we'll head into in just a second. And as you can see, another one right here to be able to head right outside. Foot flush lever toilet. If I sit here, just to give you an idea, I'm about 210 pounds, 6 foot. You can see I have great space for the legs, plenty of room for the shoulders here as well. Neo-angle shower in the corner. Let me undo the travel lock. I open that up. I'll stand in here too, just to give you an idea of height. So if I stand up in here, I'm 6 foot tall. You can see with that skylight, I do have a little bit more room. Without it, I am hitting the ceiling a little bit. But under that skylight, I'll be good to go. I don't have to duck my head down. Of course, you have the hand wand, some shelves right in the back as well. Then over in this side, we can see the vanity in the bowl. This is something else. Again, I kind of want to know your guys' opinion. I personally don't like a huge bowl. I like my vanity bowl to be a little bit smaller and give me more countertop space. But let me know what you think. Do you like the bigger bowl so you don't make as much of a mess when you're washing your hands, brushing your teeth? Or do you prefer more countertop space? Again, let me know. You do get the mirrored medicine cabinet up top. You get storage down below. You also have a tankless water heater, which is great. So when you are in that shower, you basically have limitless hot water, which is wonderful. Now, as I said, this other door here goes right into the bedroom. So you have a couple different entrances into the bedroom, as you saw, one through the bathroom, one through the main hall. That gets you in here with your RV queen bed right there in the center. You can see wardrobes on both sides, plus additional storage up top. You have your standard 110 outlet plus USB ports on this side or on that side. Then right over here on this side, you have a single inverted outlet. The idea here is that if you have a CPAP machine, you can still be able to plug that in, run it off your batteries, which is pretty cool. You also see you have a spot for TV. If you want to be able to watch TV at night, then the connections for that are right up on the ceiling. All right, let's take a look at the outside of the 2025 Cherokee Grey Wolf 29 TE. Starting off right up front, you'll see this one has a power tongue jack. That's going to be great for not only helping to level front to back, but also for hooking up and disconnecting from your tow vehicle. Behind that are two 20-pound propane tanks with a cover, as well as rails there for your battery. Plus, there's a battery disconnect hiding back there, so you can quickly and easily cut off all power to the coach. You have diamond plating on the front here, protecting that front end, plus nice smooth aluminum front, which not only looks nicer, but is also going to be easier to clean. Coming around to the side, you will see that our storage compartment does have a magnetic catch. Now, you can see the access panel is down. Obviously, we had to get to some water lines back there, but this is a pretty big front storage area normally. I like the fact that, it is just kind of nice and open. The magnetic catch there is great as well. Going back a little bit further, this is going to be our secondary entrance. This is the one that led right into that bathroom, kind of like we saw, right? So nice thing about this is if you have to use the bathroom, you can head right in, head right back out without traipsing dirt throughout the entire RV. That's something, again, that's pretty rare in this floor plan, but I definitely like to see it. You also see that they use a tempered glass door, which is going to be an upgraded door. It is going to be, there's a window in it. It is prepped for a shade. So that is something I do recommend just because this is a bathroom. And if you're using it at night, probably going to want that shade in there, again, just for some added privacy. Probably should have came standard, but definitely something you're going to want. Going back a little bit further, again, we talked about some speakers. Again, you have the one inside, but you have two out here as well. And if you want TV, you can actually take that same TV from inside. You have a mount here, drop it into this mount, hook it up, and you're good to go. That's kind of nice that we don't have to bring another TV if you don't want to. If you want to, by all means, bring a second. But it is kind of cool that you can just move the one back and forth. You will also see black tank flush right here. Not my favorite spot. Again, I would prefer to see this kind of on the utility side, just because that's where my water hookups are going to be anyway. And here, if I have any kind of leak in my water hose, it's going to be right next to electrical. Don't necessarily love that, but it is nice that it has the black tank flush. I understand the proximity to the toilet, so I understand why they put it there. But having the black tank flush is great. That we don't have to stick a hose down the toilet to wash it out. So that is a nice addition. Coming back a little bit further, I do just want to show you kind of the blacked out rims, which are great. But you also have the little tire sensors on there so that, you know, if your tire pressure is too low, that turns from green to red, just to let you know. The main entrance here, once again, you get that same deal. The glass tempered door, and again, same thing. It has a window here if you want the shade. Probably something you should have installed. Not quite as important in my mind here as it is on the bathroom, but still something that I personally would want. You will also see that you have the more ride step above steps here. This first one is a little bit wider. Both of these are going to be aluminum steps. They're not going to rust on you, which is great. And you get the foldable grab handle right here. Now, probably one of my favorite parts about this entire thing is going to be the outside kitchen. This is what an outside kitchen should be. This is fantastic. So you have the metal countertop right here. So again, nice and easy to clean. Sink over to the side. An ice maker, yes please. For beverages all day, love that. It's not blue, it is stainless steel, by the way. This is a cover, so you can remove that. Also, some storage up top. Great place for red Solo cups or whatever else you want to put up there. And then over to this side here, this is probably my favorite. You get a fridge and a freezer. So perfect for beverages here. Over to the side, if you have like, you know, the king ice cubes, the bigger ice cubes, spheres, something like that. Or if you have ice cream sandwiches, popsicles for the kiddos, that's an excellent spot to put them. Right down underneath is going to be the griddle. So you can pull that out. You can see the griddle right here. The nice thing about this one is that you can leave it stored like this. You don't have to flip it over like you do on so many other brands. I personally like that. I think that's just, again, nice little addition. And then right over here, you just get another little pull-out tray. You'll also see this one has a leash latch. So if you do bring a four-legged friend with you, you can hook them up right there, nice and easy. Then as we come around to the back, you'll see this one also has the extra cargo tray. So you can drop this down, kind of put some totes on there. It does have the spare tire mounted to it as well, so that is nice and easy to access. You see that it has the cover on there too. I forget the exact weight of this. I think it's 300 or 350. I'd have to double check, but definitely look that up. You'll want to know because you do have to subtract the weight. Is it 200? 200. There it is. Thank you. Aaron, saving me. All right. 200-pound weight capacity on this bad boy. You do have to subtract the weight of the tire from that. So just bear that in mind. You don't want to overload that or you'll have all sorts of issues as you're going down the road. Taking a look up top, this one has a backup camera, which is great to have. So you have that extra visibility back here. And then on the far side, you will also see that you have ladder prep so you can climb up onto the fully walkable roof if you buy the extendable ladder. Again, if you're looking for a first-time RV, something you can make some core memories in, this is a great one. If you want price and availability, there'll be a link in the description. Simply click on that. Thanks for watching. I'm Ian Baker. Until next time, we'll see you.